As I continue to fly, milestones are always on the horizon. Today, we'll be celebrating my 100th flight in style on Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9 from Indianapolis to Seattle to kick off the Pacific Northwest excursion. To add the icing on the cake, this flight will be in first class. So let's not waste any further time and get started, everybody. Welcome to Indianapolis International Airport on this beautiful July evening. My excitement is through the roof as I'll be taking on a new region for the very first time. Checking in TSA at Indianapolis was quick and easy, and before I knew it, we found our aircraft for today's flight. Welcome to Gate B5, where we'll find this Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9 registered November 935 Alpha Kilo, a 1-year-old Boeing 737 MAX 9. This is going to be so much fun, so let's go ahead and get on board, everybody. Welcome to seat 4F, everybody. This is quite a wonderful seat, from the legroom to the seat padding. What more could you ask for here? And here we go for our pushback, everybody. Be sure to stay on the lookout for all the in-flight videos, as this will be coming out very soon.
Near the middle of the aircraft. The evacuation flights near the two forward doors can also be used for flotation. Now, federal.
And here we go for our takeoff from runway 23 right, everybody. I really hope you all enjoyed this takeoff, as it was absolutely fantastic. Let's climb up to our cruising altitude of 34,000 feet, everybody. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to 34,000 feet. We have a bunch to talk about during this cruising session, so again, we're really excited for this, and this is going to be absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, a very special flight today, feeling very fortunate to be able to do this. This is my longest flight today, about 4 hours, which is absolutely incredible, and especially to be flight number 100. I can't believe that I lined out that perfectly, but that was super cool to say the least, and also in first class as well, which I was able to get a very reasonable deal on. So I'll talk about that at the end of the video, so definitely stay on the lookout for that. But overall, this is just absolutely incredible. So we're going to be seeing views from states like Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, South Dakota, Montana, Idaho, and Washington on this flight. Of course, this flight goes over the northern regions of the United States, so we're going to see some pretty cool scenery throughout. There were a few clouds, but it definitely breaks up throughout, so that'll be awesome. So definitely keep enjoying these views here as we see them. So it's going to be absolutely awesome. So first and foremost, let's begin with the Alaska 737 MAX 9 first class seat product. So it's really awesome. The legroom is exceptional. They have a really cool footrest, which I never thought I would see on domestic first class, but we do have that on this aircraft, so that's super cool. There's also plenty of storage on the left and the right for laptops or any other such items, notebooks, whatever you want, so that's really cool. And again, they have some really great views from these first class seats of the engines. The fan blades were super cool, so overall the views are just incredible, and you really can't match it there from first class, especially since we had the light on the fan blades for this flight. We were really fortunate to have that here, so that was absolutely incredible. And again, this is a really great seat. Seat padding is absolutely amazing. It's super good, and a very generous recline as well, so that's awesome. No in-flight entertainment screens, unfortunately, but the mobile options definitely provide plenty of options as well. They have a flight tracker on there, along with plenty of free options as well, and I believe the in-flight Wi-Fi is only $8, so that's definitely not bad considering that this was a longer flight. So we definitely love to see that, to say the least. Okay, as of for probably the best part of this, and this is just so cool to think about, the first class meal service. This is my first meal service on an aircraft, so I am stoked for this. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So they offered pre-order options 2 weeks before the flight, which is really nice. Alaska is very generous to do that. So I've already selected my meal, but I'll go ahead and make it a surprise for you all. First and foremost, though, we start with warm nuts here. Of course, that's what usually every domestic first class flight has. So that's really awesome to see. And they actually passed out an actual menu for anybody that didn't pre-order before the flight, so that was really nice. And there was actually a couple more options on there than what the pre-order options had. So there was a chicken dish here that wasn't on the pre-order option, so you can see the side-by-side comparison here. So definitely really interesting to note that as well. They also had the breakfast menu on there, which also looked very appealing as well, so that was really awesome. But in this particular case, I'm a big beef guy, so I decided to go for the ginger beef stir-fry noodles, and then that comes with salad and bread as well. It was so darn good. I mean, it was really awesome. Really great dish, extremely good flavor for an aircraft. I thought that it was S tier. I mean, definitely would thought that would have came out of my mom's kitchen, but in this case, it actually came from the MAX 9 kitchen. So it was extremely good, and it was really, really awesome. May I also add that the service was absolutely incredible from the first class flight attendant. She did an amazing job. She was always offering drinks and offering any sort of service that she could help with. So that was awesome. And this meal service was very prompt and just overall a really awesome experience. So I really enjoyed that, but the meal was just incredible. Flavor was so good. Very filling as well. Definitely want to make note of that. And also had the really good dressing there for the salad along with the butter for the bread. So all of it was just incredible, and it was just such a vibe being able to look out the window while eating that simultaneously. It was truly incredible and definitely a wonderful experience right there, to say the least, with this awesome seat that we get to sit in here. So just all coming together here. Also, may I add, this flight was originally supposed to be on a Boeing 737-900, but actually got upgauged to a MAX 9. So it's okay. I definitely wanted to check out the 900 cabin there, but hey, it's not a problem at all. The MAX 9 seats are really good too. So we'll have to see if we can get on 900 sometime to do that comparison. But this is still really great right here, to say the least. Absolutely awesome that they also offered dessert as well. I believe this was a small chocolate cake piece here, and it was absolutely incredible. Really, really good, amazing flavor. Obviously not the healthiest in the world, but I mean, you got to splurge here, so you can't complain with it. It was so great. So that was an incredible experience, and just so awesome to get to finally eat a real meal on a plane. That was so awesome. Obviously the snacks are real nice, but you really just can't beat the meal, and for a 4-hour flight, this was really great. So I'll put the mileage requirements on the screen now so you can see whether your Alaska flight in first class will have a meal or not, but there's definitely various matrix there and all that. So definitely usually it over 3 hours is usually when they do this. So really awesome to see this, and that was really great right there, to say the least. And then I went to the seatback contents, which I'll go ahead and show you now. Of course, you got the safety card, and you got the other various items in there as well. The credit card advertisement, and then obviously the I think there was some sort of pamphlet in there too for the in-flight in-flight entertainment and Wi-Fi and all that. So that was awesome. But the credit card advertisement, so I noticed that they had 65,000 miles on there listed, and I've seen in the past how generous the Alaska mile redemptions have been. So I do have a credit score at this point in time. So I was like, you know what? What is it going to hurt? I only have one entry-level card. Why don't I apply for this? So I did, and I somehow got accepted for it, which I was just shocked by. Obviously, not even being 20 years old at this point, I was just shocked that I got a Bank of America credit card. So that was extremely cool. So I was super thrilled about that, and that will prove powerful down the road. So stay on the lookout for that. But yes, this credit card is absolutely awesome. Alaska Airlines miles are extremely valuable, so I was thrilled when I saw this credit card advertisement for a very generous 65,000 miles there. I thought it was too good an opportunity to pass up on. Plus, a very reasonable spending limit as well. So this was just too good an opportunity, and I was so thrilled when I got this opportunity to apply for it and got accepted. So that was awesome and just absolutely amazing right there, to say the least. So the vibe right now is just irreplaceable, and it's absolutely incredible. They also have the We Care a Lot there on the digital in-flight entertainment, which I thought was really cool advertisement there with Chester. So that's great to see right there. And then snack basket came around probably about an hour after the meal service. Plenty of options in there as well. You can see what I was going for here, but very generous, and they were saying to take more, which was really awesome. So definitely really cool to get the snack basket, and it ends up coming around again later, which is really cool as well. As for the MAX 9 lavatory, it is a really nice lab. There's a bunch going on in there, so that's really nice. Very clean, and overall just looks really great. Not to mention that this is my first time flying to MAX 9, so I was definitely super impressed by it. Just MAX 8s up until these points. Just recognize these views right now. Oh my goodness, the views right now are incredible. Again, the fan blades being lit, and they're very grateful for all this. And this time during this flight really made me me recognize what I have and just overall how fortunate I am. So I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel, and this is a very special flight today. I mean, it's just incredible to be able to do this and share it all with you. So I've thoroughly enjoyed this, and I really hope all of you are enjoying this trip report. We have so many more to come. I have 115 flights as of the time of making this video still to report on. So granted, many of those are Southwest, but there's still so many unique adventures on this Pacific Northwest adventure and many more to come. So I'm super excited to share all this content with you all. Definitely one of my favorite trips to date. There was so much going on in this trip. So I'm super excited to share it with you all, but I want to take a moment to really say thank you to each and every one of you. You all are awesome, and I'm so excited for what's to come here in the near future. Okay, as we continue to go through, November 935 Alpha Kilo, again, is a 1-year-old Boeing 737 MAX 9. Again, super awesome to finally get on my first Alaska MAX, and really Alaska flight in general. This was my first Alaska flight, and Alaska is a really great airline. I'll talk about more in the summary, but they really did a great job. Amazing service, and I can say this for economy as well, as I have flown economy a handful of times now in Alaska, and they're just really consistent, really great. So super appreciative of Alaska's effort, and overall, it is really great. As we continue to pass by, obviously, you saw some clouds previously, but now we're getting into some thunderstorms. So we are currently over the Montana area, and some really good scenery. You saw some previously there with Iowa and some of the clear areas, but we do get some clearing here coming up, so we'll see some really cool views on the ground shortly. But the thunderstorms making their rounds, so that's definitely what we'd love to see there. And again, the seatback content's got some really good effort there, and there's a bunch going on, so that's really cool. And overall, I think it looks really great. So just an amazing vibe right now. That I filmed so much out the window, so hopefully I can show all this. But again, just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel. It's been super fun so far, and I'm so excited for what's to come in the future. Obviously, with college, we're already on the back half of my college adventure so far. It'll be interesting to see how the future looks with obviously my job and where I'll be living, so on and so forth. However, I'm still very committed to making as many videos as possible for all of you. Model aircraft, real life, flight simulator, you name it. So I'm super excited for the future, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. And views like this obviously just put it really into perspective of how fortunate we are to make all these videos and get to share it with all of you as well. So very appreciative to use technologies in the right way, and obviously just have a great time. And this trip is definitely the definition of that, to get to share with all of you. So there's going to be so much awesome content in Seattle, and I'll talk about that more in the summary. But anyway, let's go ahead and begin the descent into the Seattle Tacoma International Airport, which the anticipation is real because again, I've never been to this region. The closest I've been up here would be the Denver area, so obviously not even close. So it's going to be really cool to adventure into this new area for the very first time. So as Seattle was in South Flow in this day, we're going to make a left-hand bank and line up for runway 17 left. So views are absolutely incredible. So there was a thin cloud layer there, most likely from the ocean, obviously. So that's going to play a factor, but you're going to see some incredible views and possibly the best landing views ever I've had. So I'm so excited to share that with all of you. But first and foremost, we got to take a look at the beautiful mountains that obviously the Washington area exhibits. So I believe on the right here, we have Glacier Peak, and then on the left, we have Mount Rainier. They are absolutely incredible mountains. They look so cool, especially on clear days, but you can see how tall these mountains are, obviously breaking through that cloud layer. So just what a vibe to enter in, obviously right here at sunset. I was hoping that we'd get a sunset here on the landing, and we'll have to see whether we do that or not. But obviously beautiful views here as we descend into Seattle, again landing on runway 17 left. So Alaska truly did an incredible job with this flight. They absolutely killed it. Their first class product's really great. I wish I could have tried economy first, but I can say after trying economy that their first class is definitely a substantial upgrade. So economy on this flight was only $200, which I thought was extremely fair for the one-way flight. And then the first class was $500, which obviously is a substantial amount of money, but obviously for this long of a flight and what we got value-wise, I thought it was certainly worth it. I've only flown first class a handful of times up to this point, so I thought that this was definitely a justifiable purchase, and it definitely went extremely well. I also should mention that the economy plus was only an additional like $50 or so, which was really great. 50 or 75, it was a little bit, but it was a really great price off of the economy tickets. That was awesome. But Alaska, truly really great service. They do a great job with all of their products. This first class flight was amazing, and it definitely is one of the best in the United States, from the service to the meals that you get, and just overall the effort demonstrated by Alaska. It was one of my best flights today. What a special one for number 100. I really enjoyed putting this together, so I really hope all of you enjoyed this trip report today. Alaska is a really great airline once again, and I'm super thrilled and excited for what's to come in the future with Alaska. They did a really great job, and they truly have just a unique aspect going for them. And now with the credit card, we'll definitely be doing more Alaska flights. I really hope all of you are excited for it. They have great redemption, so I'd recommend the credit card very much, and I also would certainly recommend the first class product if you can get a good price on it. They also have reasonable first class mile redemption, so that's great as well. So definitely take a look and see what you can find, as they have plenty of really good deals for all of you. So making sure that I'm not missing any topics I want to talk about, but it truly was a great flight. The service is great, the seat is amazing, really good back padding, plenty of generous recline, and this is a great way to get across the country in the other ways that they use the MAX. So that's really great, and again, really great product. I definitely want to try 900 sometime to compare it all, but it's really great, and I'm so excited for the future, and I really hope all of you are as well. And more Alaska flights will be coming to my channel, so I really hope all of you are excited for it. We'll definitely break down premium economy and all the other products, so it's going to be a blast, and I really hope all of you are excited for it. So great flight here, can't recommend it enough. We have so much exciting Seattle content coming from plane spotting, Boeing Field, Everett Field, the museums there, obviously so many amazing videos, the Alaska company store, so it's going to be an amazing vibe. So I really hope all of you are excited for that, along with all the in-flight videos coming from this flight and the future flights coming up in Canada. It's going to be a blast, and what an excursion this was. But nevertheless, here we go for our landing on the runway 17 left, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed these views. It was truly surreal. Let's go ahead and touch down, everybody. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry, 16 left. We took a left. Beautiful. And welcome everybody to Seattle Tacoma International Airport for the very first time. What a view right now, what a vibe. It is truly incredible. We are just vibing right now, and this is exactly what we love to see. Let's go ahead and taxi to our gate and then get ready for what's to come next.
There's all of our fellow passengers.
Welcome to Seattle. The local time here is 9:02 p.m. Please note that 3-hour time change from Indianapolis. And on behalf of all of us here at Alaska, including the
Sarcasm at its finest. Thank you.
for arrival and contact.
And that won't quite do it for today's video, everybody, as I want to go over one last topic. So Alaska does, of course, have the lounge at Seattle. So from a previous article that I saw that any first class ticket would get you into the lounge. So I went up there and tried, and they recently changed it back in 2022. I believe it's at least 2,200 miles or so on the flight where they qualify for first class. So unfortunately, our flight was just a little too short there, but nevertheless, it was still really great to at least try. And yeah, definitely seems like a really cool lounge. Hope to visit it sometime, as it seems absolutely incredible. But hey, no complaints here. Still really cool to get the views, and this is absolutely awesome. But nevertheless, I really hope all of you enjoyed this trip report. It was so much fun, and I really appreciate everybody tuning in today. I really hope all of you enjoyed this. What a special 100th flight, and we definitely covered it in style. But we have so many amazing videos coming from the Seattle area, the museums here, the airports here, all about Boeing, so you're not going to want to miss that. And then, of course, we're going to be taking it up to Canada to try some really cool new products as well, and so many cool plane spotting videos, and the Alaska company store, so much coming in between. So I really hope all of you are excited for it. But yeah, nevertheless, that'll do it for today's amazing video. I really hope all of you enjoyed this. This was a blast, and I'm looking so forward to next time. And let's just continue the vibe with the Pacific Northwest trip, everybody. So with all that being said, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.